This is exactly what $475 per month gets you in the city of Las Vegas. It's a 2,000 square foot house that I'm renting, and I want to show you around. So just last week, I made a video about my 7 sources of passive income, and that video just took off. It's doing really well, but to summarize it, I made $20,939 last month in October between all of the sources of passive income. It doesn't sound real saying it out loud still, but the thing about that sort of income is that it's not consistent. I don't know if I'll ever be able to make that kind of money again, because YouTube is kind of like the lottery with some tears in between with a healthy dose of depression. But rather than taking that money and spending it on a Tesla or buying myself fancy dinners, instead I want to take that money and save as much of it as possible, which is why today I want to share with you guys my modest home tour here in Las Vegas. You're not going to see any crazy mansions. In fact, my rent was raised to $1,400 just recently, but I have been paying $1,200 per month for a very, very long time. And I even made a video helping somebody who was 50 years old, who was earning $50K per year, but completely broke, living in Sacramento, California. And one of the biggest pieces of advice I had for him was to move out and go to a lower cost of living area, which is why I want to share with you exactly what is possible here in Las Vegas. And that is how I was able to save so much money to create a portfolio of stocks that's close to approaching $200,000. And out of that $1,400, by the way, my share of that is $475 per month, which I know sounds kind of unbelievable. And no, I don't live with like 12 other college students in a dorm. This is a house. And yeah, I could completely afford this place by myself, but why do that when I can just save so much more money? And this is a giant 2,000 square foot house that I'm sharing it only with my girlfriend and with my roommate, and also with my grandma on my dad's side, but she doesn't pay rent and I'm gonna start charging. Just kidding, I won't. But my parents do live 3 houses away in the same community, and I'm not gonna lie, I have contemplated on moving in with them just to save some more money, because I'm a millennial and that's what we do, and I'm not even embarrassed to admit it, because I love my parents, and why not? My expenses are extremely low, and this monthly expense of rent is the highest and biggest expense that I have out of the big 3, which is housing, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. So let me give you guys a quick house tour, exactly how I get to save so much money. This is financial minimalism at its finest, and this is what $475 per month will get you in Vegas. Let's begin. The place that I'm renting is located just 7 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip. It's in a prime location, just 7 minutes drive, and you're there. All right, let's just step inside, but first I want to warn you that this is not a minimalist household. It's a little messy, like how most people would live their lives. I have nothing against minimalism. I strive to be a minimalist myself, and I worship you if you are, but I still have things from like the 3rd grade that I'm still hoarding, so let's just go inside and see what it looks like. Once you enter the house and walk up the stairs, you're going to be presented with another set of stairs overlooking the entire living room, with the kitchen on the right-hand side and the sofa on the left-hand side. This is the same view from across the room, and this is a pretty cool giant mirror over there. And my favorite way of entertaining myself for free is by endlessly browsing for Netflix movies that I will never find with this projector that I put on top of the kitchen cabinets. That's projecting from there all the way across the wall, and it's creating an over 10-foot diagonal, or 120 plus inches, which is a massive screen size. It's like having my own personal theater inside the house. But if I was to buy a TV of that size, I'd go broke so fast. And I've had this projector for over 5 years, and it saved me so much money from having to buy a TV, because let's face it, who watches TVs anymore? They're old and unproductive. It's also where I do my gaming, which I realize is also totally unproductive, but it brings me a lot of joy and happiness, which I also no longer have time for ever since becoming a full-time YouTuber. Just kidding. I do love making YouTube videos, but when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out in March 2020, my YouTube career is over. Goodbye, world. This is an interesting part of the house that lets me select my winning stocks. I have a lot of people asking me how I get to pick the winners, and I'm finally ready to share the secret with you right now. I take a deck of cards and then I'll throw it at the board to see where it lands on. 60% of the time works, every time. Let's see where it lands.
Don't let it go.
Next up is the kitchen. It's a pretty small kitchen, but it works really well. This is where I breakfast, 2 eggs, oatmeal, frozen fruits, some jam, and some tea. Usually that's enough to last me until 3 p.m. or so, when I'll get up and make food again.
Now, because I'm Russian, I eat and drink potatoes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because they're so delicious and they're so cheap and they're very easy to make. But if you ever go to Russia, make sure to get yourself some potatoes from an authentic source like a Russian babushka or a grandma, because they make them so deliciously well. It's like an art form, I swear. Mash them, fry them, stick them in a stew. Even you couldn't say no to that. Now, I don't actually have a dining table because I lack the proper social skills necessary to have friends and actually require a table and chairs. So instead we have 2 bar stools that are right there, which really gets us by and saves us a lot of money from having to buy tables and chairs that we'll only probably use once in a blue moon. And when we do need them, we just pull them from other parts of the house when we invite friends over, and it seems to work just fine for us.
My friend Angelo and I spent 3 days making this, and this is finally what pushed me to release my first video on YouTube after years of doubting myself.
After the first few videos, I haven't stopped posting on YouTube since. And if you look at January, those first 4 videos that I had planned and I've scripted and prepared, I put way too much work and time and effort and energy into doing it. But the fact that I put a plan of action onto writing was the catalyst and was enough to give me the courage and the push that I needed to finally get started. So sometimes that's all you ever need, is to put a plan of action into writing, commit to it, and that's what you're gonna need to finally give you that push to get started. That's what I did. It's a brilliant idea. Of course, afterwards I stopped keeping up with it and I stopped posting on the wall because I already had that courage and I got lazy, honestly, and I didn't really need it anymore. But use it, steal like an artist. It's a brilliant idea, and it really helped me out a lot. But having said that, let's go take a look at the garage.
It's actually a 2-car garage, but good luck fitting in a second car. I actually don't have a car to keep my costs extra low, and we use this mostly as storage. If I need to go somewhere, I'll take this moped out, because I'm a champion.
You laugh now, but I get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog. Dumb and Dumber? Anyone? No, just me? Okay. But seriously, this thing cost me $2 to fill up, and it'll get me at least 30 to 50 miles, and brand new, it costs $600, which is an amazing way to save your money on transportation. So I recommend that to anybody, especially to the person standing behind this camera. Angelo, who's right here. Hey, what are you driving?
You know.
Oh, nice. But the way this thing was designed was that it was 49cc, which means you actually don't need to have any car insurance of any type, so you save so much money not only on gas but also on the insurance, which you don't have to pay. And because it's 49cc, you actually don't even need to wear a helmet, but you should still wear one for safety reasons. I've got this beautiful orange one that I haven't worn in years. There's probably like cockroaches living in there. $600 brand new, like what? I don't drive it often because it can be dangerous, because it only goes up to a top speed of 30 miles per hour. And that's dangerous because it's so slow, it enrages the person behind you, and sometimes they'll drive ahead and then they'll just cut you off. So from that perspective, it's dangerous, which is why I only take it to places like grocery stores, or if you're working at a job nearby, you can take this guy and everything will be just fine. So that's a way to save a ton of money on transportation. Sometimes in order to save money, you have to sacrifice your dignity, but I would say the biggest drawback to riding that moped is that if you're single and you're trying to date, you're gonna be single for quite a while as long as you own that thing. But trust me, totally worth it, because the amount of money that you're gonna save per year, while it may not go fast, the amount of money you're gonna save is gonna be much faster, and you're gonna seem a lot more attractive real fast. So let's go upstairs and I'll show you the master bedroom.
This house has a lot of stairs, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and this is where the real magic happens.
This is the huge master bedroom. Also, I may have a stuffed animal problem. Don't let me go inside the Disney store. And this is 300 plus square feet. And one of my favorite ways of saving money here, especially in the wintertime, is by using an oil heater. Check this out.
It looks like a set piece from the movie Aliens, but it's actually just an oil heater. Now it's pretty large and it takes about half an hour to warm up and get going, but it's amazing because once it does, it's silent and it radiates the heat from all different directions and gives this warm glow to the room that makes it so cozy to wake up to.
So doing this with the oil heater saves us so much money every single month on utilities, and our HOA actually covers our water bill, so we don't even have that either. And on top of all of that, for $475 a month, we also get a giant walk-in closet. This place is so big, it can be considered another bedroom of the house. In fact, I'm thinking of doing an Airbnb right here. Just kidding, that'd be so weird, like a stranger here and we're sleeping right there. Not gonna happen, but I have come to understand that if you give a girl space, it will eventually become another closet. Guys, forget about attracting girls with fancy cars. If you show them one of these, a walk-in closet, they're basically going to move in with you. This is how they work. Magical walk-in closets. Get one. Case in point, I'm standing inside a room inside the master bathroom, and this room too has become a giant closet. And I don't know why I'm showing you this place, but this is the master bathroom. It's absolutely huge. It's got a huge bathtub, and the place where I spend most of my time is, of course, the YouTube studio. Not in front of the mirror. YouTube studio, here we go. And this is where you guys are probably most familiar with me in my little element here inside the studio. And guys, I'm sorry if my voice sounded really weird throughout this video. I just got my voice back. I was suffering from a terrible fever. I was traveling to Hawaii, and I think it's just life's way of balancing everything for me, because I made 20 grand last month and I'm traveling to Hawaii, so life was like, nah, you getting sick. And so everything went wrong and I enjoyed very little of that trip. There were moments, but overall, I wish I didn't get sick. It was pretty bad. But the whole point of this video, and I'm still kind of in shock that I'm paying so little, $475. Of course, that doesn't include utilities, which are $150 a month, split 3 ways for those of you curious. And I'm not saying you should come to Vegas and basically copy me and do the same thing, but what I am saying is that if you're making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year salary, there should be absolutely no reason why you're not able to save 30, 40, 50% of your income and still have an insanely high quality of life. And I hope this video was somewhat educational, inspirational. Guys, I love each and every single one of you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Hope you had a great weekend, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye-bye.
Looking back at the good times,